This is a program where I haven't caught up myself. A storied program, in fact, IPL team, Delhi Daredevils, we all know, has got Sandeep Lamichhane, a very exciting prospect of Nepali cricket for the new season of Indian Premier League. And this is a program where Mr. Hemant, the CEO of Delhi Daredevils, will be conducting the proceedings. But first of all, I'd like to introduce to you the chief guest of this function, Mr. Keshab, Bista, Member Secretary, National Sports Council. Likewise, we have Mr. Hemant himself, CEO, Delhi Daredevils. Mr. Arvind Banocha from GMR Company. Sunil Valsan from Delhi Daredevils. He is a World Cup winner, if I'm not wrong. And of course, our Sandeep Lamichhane. First of all, I'd like to request Mr. Hemant to welcome our chief guest, Mr. Keshab Bista, with a bouquet. I'd also like to request Mr. Dua to extend same sort of greetings to Mr. Arvind Banocha from GMR Company with a bouquet. And I see two more bouquets there, so of course Sandeep Lamichhane deserves another one. Sandeep Lamichhane. I'd like to request Mr. Dua once again to hand him a bouquet. And also to Mr. Sunil Valsan, all the dignitaries in the dance, making the most of full bouquets there.
Yes, that's the right way to do it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Now, may I invite Mr. Dua himself to carry forward the programs and the proceedings here.
Namaste, dear friends. I would like to welcome our chief guest here, and from the Sports Council, Mr. Bista, and then Sandeep, and our friends from GMR, Mr. Harinder. So this is a great moment for all of us. Are you guys, everybody's comfortable in English, or I can try my broken English. I can try. I'm not very good at it. But so Sandeep is a great story for us. We've been tracking Sandeep for almost a year now, and without since he got picked for Hong Kong Balloons, and then before that he had been with in Australia for the training with Puck. So we've been tracking him for quite some time, and a few of our scouts had told us about Sandeep. But people from associate countries, now firstly congratulations, Nepal has become a one-day nation, so that's a big nation for Nepal, and we're very happy for that. I think what happened was Sandeep was being tracked, and we had IPL auction coming up, and so we reached out to Sandeep, and we had all his data, but I didn't know how to kind of track him down. So I called our dear friend Amir Akhtar, who's here, who runs his Everest Premier League, and he knows the cricketing world really well. So he helped me track Sandeep, and we reached out to Sandeep, and he's a very young and enthusiastic kid, full of energy and very positive. So we called him to Delhi quietly for a quick trial. We had Sunil had a ground ready for him, and everything was set. And as the gods want to give you trouble, it started raining that day. And now we had a batsman and everybody ground ready to see how Sandeep goes, so that we can live see him and then pick him. And then we can't take him to the ground, so we were running around, tried to find how we can get Sandeep to bowl. And fortunately or unfortunately, Delhi does not have an indoor facility where you can have Sandeep ball. So we took him to a private facility, which is more like a little gaming center where kids come and play on bowling machines, and they wouldn't let us bowl with our own balls. So I had with me Sriram, who's an ex-India cricketer, and he's our coach, Sriram Sridhar. He's a spinning coach for Team Australia also. So he was there. So we made Sandeep bowl for half an hour in the nets there in a small little net, and what we saw was brilliant. And then we had made up our mind, and I recorded him on this beautiful little phone here, and then we analyzed it later. We also sent the videos to Ricky Ponting, and he also liked him a lot, and a few of our other coaches also showed him to, we were tracking and we were in talks with Gotham because we wanted him back in our system, Gotham Woodview. So he also saw him, he also liked him. And then we all decided we are going to get him. And luckily in the auction, we got lucky and we got Sandeep. And we wish him all the best. And we hope he's going to not only make DD proud, he's going to make Nepal proud. And give Nepal a big stage up in the world cricket stage. Thank you. I would also like to, before we do the jersey honors, I would like to welcome our chief guest to say a few words and encourage Sandeep, and then we'll do the little jersey handover and then the question and answers.
आज यो कार्यक्रम मार्फत सिङ्गो देशवासीले अझ विशेष गरी क्रिकेट समुदायले एउटा गौरवको अनुभूति गर्ने क्षण बनेको छ। अस्ति मात्रै हामीले एउटा ऐतिहासिक सफलता प्राप्त गर्यौं। त्यो सफलतालाई अझ उचाइमा लाने, त्यो सफलतालाई कायम गर्ने मात्रै होइन, अझै यात्रा अगाडि बढाउने, अझ सफलता पुर्याउने अझै ठुलो यात्रा तय गर्न बाँकी छ। र अब भगवानले भनौँ कि प्रकृतिले भनौँ, नेपालमा एउटा यस्तो क्रिकेट पुत्र हामीलाई प्राप्त भएको छ कि जसमाथि नेपालको क्रिकेटले, नेपालीको सिङ्गो जनताले, देशले धेरै ठुलो विश्वास व्यक्त गरेको छ, धेरै ठुलो आशा राखेको छ। एउटा अझै धेरै समय बाँकी रहेको, एउटा भरभराउँदो उमेरको, एउटा धेरै क्षमता राख्ने सन्दीपले अब नेपालको क्रिकेटलाई अरू थप उचाइमा लानेछ भन्ने विश्वास गरेको छ। हामी सबै त्यसमा विश्वास छौँ। त्यही क्रममा आइपिएलमा सेलेक्ट हुने पहिलो नेपाली क्रिकेटरमा अनुबन्ध भएकै छन् सिलसिलामा यहाँ आज फेरि एकपल्ट सन्दीप एक्सप्लोर हुँदैछ। अब कार्यक्रम विषय मैले पनि राम्रो सबभन्दा पाएको थिएँ। मलाई लाग्छ उहाँलाई जर्सी विषय ह्यान्डओभर गर्ने होला। त्यो पनि म पनि हतारमा आइरहेको छु कार्यक्रम। जे होस् खुसी लागेको छ कि हाम्रो सन्दीप अब इन्टरनेसनल हिरो भएको छ। नेपालको क्रिकेटर पनि अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय स्तरमा यो तहमा खेल्न जाने सामर्थ्य राख्दो रहेछ भन्ने कुराले प्रमाण गरेको छ। यस्ता अरू पनि थुप्रै सन्दीपहरू हामीले जनाउनुपर्छ। त्यसपछि नेपालको क्रिकेट टिम अनि यो वनडे म्याच खेल्ने मात्रै होइन, अब टेस्ट म्याच खेल्ने, वर्ल्ड कप खेल्ने अवस्था पुग्छ। र म सन्दीपलाई आइपिएलमा सपोर्ट गर्ने, नियुक्त गर्ने, एक्सपोज गर्ने, सन्दीपलाई अझ अगाडि बढाउने शिक्षा गर्ने सबैलाई म हार्दिक धन्यवाद व्यक्त गर्दै मलाई यो अवसरमा दिएकोमा म धन्यवाद। सन्दीपको अरू बाँकी जीवनको निम्ति पनि म त्यो जीवन सफल होस् शुभकामना व्यक्त गर्न चाहन्छु। र जहिले प्रमोट गरौँ उहाँको पनि आफ्नो अब टी सर्ट जर्सीले पनि राम्रो बजार पाओस्, त्यसको निम्ति शुभकामना चाहन्छु। धन्यवाद।
Now we straight away go to the jersey unveiling. May I request our chief guest and the guests here to first of all unveil the jersey of the Daredevils that Sandeep would be wearing and hand it over to our one and only Sandeep Lamichhane. Let's see what number he will be putting on his back.
Okay. So, you want to wear this or you want to do and you can take a picture of hold it. So that's the other way around. First, let me just start. And reverse it also. So that's Sandeep. So he's chosen his number as number 1, and we wish him to be number 1 in the world as a leg spinner and goes out and does really, really well.
So number 1, Sandeep, Delhi Daredevils, jersey number 1. Interesting number.
Maybe you can wear it if you want to, and we'll give one to. Yeah, please. Sandeep, you can give one of your jersey too.
So we have a separate presentation. A special jersey of Delhi Daredevils will be presented to our chief guest, our member secretary, Keshab Bista. And Sandeep himself will do the honors. He's the only associate player to be drafted in the IPL this season. And we expect him to be in the 11. Let's see. Thank you. So just a moment, Sandeep will go to the restroom and change his dress and come back with the jersey on. So you can take a picture with that one as well. You have 5 minutes, Sandeep. 5 minutes to change. Okay, here comes Sandeep with his jersey number 1. Okay. Sandeep, would you stand up for a pose to the... I'd like to ask all the dignitaries to join the photos as well.
Sandeep, you can turn back and put your thumbs as your number.
Oh my God.
And you can look back. That's a better pose. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, the floor is open now. If you have any questions to Delhi Daredevils CEO himself here or any members in the dignitary, the floor is open for a few questions.
No questions, it's better. Very good.
So are you having any questions? You can put in Nepali as well, if he will try his Nepali. Now we'll listen to his Nepali.
Yes, so we are in the process of tying up for jersey distribution. We have our partner, T10. Actually, one of the partners of T10 is a Nepalese citizen. So he and we'll work with Amir together to see how we can distribute. We're working on a few shops. So within 15-20 days before the IPL starts, we'll have jerseys available for people to buy them and wear them and support not just Didi but also Sandeep.
Do we have any more questions?
My question is to Sandeep. Sandeepलाई question. उहाँले चाहिँ सन्दीपले नै एक नम्बर चुज गरेको भन्नु भएको थियो हैन, त्यसको कारण के रहेछ सुनौं न.
एक्चुअली मेरो भान्जीको चाहिँ बर्थडे 25th थियो हैन. शी इज नो मोर अनफर्चुनेटली, तर मैले उहाँलाई डेडिकेट गरेको थिएँ 25 नम्बर जहिले नि. अहिले पनि त्यही सोचिरहेको थिएँ कि अहिले 25 फर्स्ट, तर एज बिङ ए सिनियर प्लेयरबाट ठगिसरबाट चाहिँ 25 नम्बर हुनाले मेरो भान्जीको बर्थ मन्थ थियो, त्यो फर्स्ट थियो, त्यसैले गर्दा मैले फर्स्ट एन्ड वी अलवेज वान्ट टु बी नम्बर 1, त्यसैले गर्दा.
थ्याङ्क यू.
Okay, I'm putting question on his behalf to Sandeep. How much chances do you feel to be in the 11 at the moment?
Most important thing is a team win. अब team को combination मा whoever is playing 11 हामी 11 मा हुँदा पनि 9 हुँदा पनि I think team has to win. And म खेले पनि नखेले पनि हाम्रो इन्डस्ट्री नेपाली लिगमा खेल्दा पनि अब team player they have to sit out. अब त्यसले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ उहाँको इच्छा यो हुँदैन कि अब हाम्रो टिमले नजितोस् या के पनि, तर हरेक प्लेयरको चाहिँ त्यही चाहना हुन्छ कि म खेले पनि नखेले पनि हाम्रो टिमले जितोस्. अब त्यो राम्रो कुरा हुन्छ कि यदि मैले चान्स पाएँ भने I will make it count.
This question has been transferred to Mr. Dua.
So we would want Sandeep to, as much as the whole of Nepal, play and excel, not just in with Team DD and IPL, but also for his national team. And I think that is most important. So, but please, we understand the excitement that all of Nepal has for him to play, and as I said, we all want him to play. But at the end of the day, it's the decision of the captain and the coach, and we would leave that to both of them to decide. So there will be a lot of practices. Our practice session will start from 27th. So we have a good 10 days before the IPL starts, and our first game is on 8th with Punjab in Mohali. So before that happens, he will have a fair chance because we'll play a few practice games, etc., to showcase his talent. And and if he does what he does, I'm sure there is no stopping for him why he would not play. So I think he'll be the best 11 that will get out on the field. And as he rightly said, it's most important that the team should win. If team wins, everybody wins. And also for him, it's a great platform. He'll be rubbing shoulders with some of the greats of cricket who played. There can't be a better coach than Ricky Ponting, who was a World Cup winner thrice and twice IPL winner. So, he's a champion in his own way. So he learned a lot from him. There's Gautam Gambhir, who's, won a World Cup for India. He's, been IPL champion, captain for many years. And he's known to encourage youngsters. Both of them are known to encourage youngsters. So I think for him to be in the dressing room with a lot of big players who played at different levels would be a great learning curve. And I'm sure when he comes out of IPL, he'll be a much better player and a bigger player for Nepal.
So that's it, I think. Do you have any questions? Last one question if you have. So there are rumors that you have taken or you have drafted Sandeep looking at the virgin market for cricket in Nepal. Is that true?
Well,
when we were tracking 1 year, Sandeep, we were not looking at the virgin market of Nepal. Nepal's been there for thousands of years. So if that was the scene, then somebody would have taken before us, a cricketer from Nepal. So I would not take away from the talent of Sandeep Lamichhane and make it such a small statement that we've taken it for the virgin market of Nepal. No, that's not true. We've taken Sandeep Lamichhane for his talent and for what he brings to the team and the spirit of cricket.
So that's it. I think this concludes the question and answer round. Do we have anything further? I'd like to thank our chief guest for his presence here on behalf of Delhi Daredevils and GMR. Congratulations, many to Sandeep once again for being the only associate player in the IPL. And that concludes this small little function. Now I think we should proceed for the high tea.
Please. Thank you.